Hello everyone, in this video we will learn how to use Microsoft Excel to show our actual revenue for the last 10 years and the revenue forecast for the next 3 years, all on the same line chart. There are a couple of different ways we can approach this. The strategy I'm going to use is to go to the data source where we have the actual revenue and the forecasted revenue and move the forecasted values to a separate column. So we have our source, actual versus forecast, and then the year, and then the actual and the forecast. With all of this selected, I can go ahead and insert the chart. So let's go to the Insert ribbon, and then select in the Charts area, Align with Markers. In our chart, we have one line with actual data points, a second line with our forecasted data points. There is a gap between them, and we will fix that gap in just a moment. And then there is a third line where Excel has drawn the years as numbers, and we actually want the years to be part of the horizontal axis. So with the chart selected, under Chart Design, let's go to Select Data. And under the series, select Year and click on Remove. Now we just have a line for actual and forecast. Under the horizontal category axis, click on Edit and select the first two columns of data. Do not select the column headers, just the data itself. This will add our years to the horizontal axis labels. We don't need the word actual repeated over and over. We can fix this in the data table. Leave the label in the first record for actual and delete the others. And you'll see in the chart it looks a lot better. And then do the same for forecast. Because our numeric data is in two separate columns, there is one disadvantage, and that is that there is a gap between the two lines, which we do need to fix. But there is also an advantage, and that is that it is very easy to format the two lines in two different ways. Let's go ahead and format the actual data line by right-clicking on it and clicking on Format Data Series. In the right-hand panel, under Fill in Line, I will change the line color, and then I will go to Marker, Marker Options, Built-in, and make it larger. Also change that fill color. And I'm going to select no line on the border. Let's make the forecast line look differently. So I clicked on that line, and under marker, again built in, this time I will change it to a square, size 10, select a different fill color, no line on the border, and under line, I'm going to change the color as well as the line type. So under dash type, let's go with the square dot. While the chart is selected, I'm going to go ahead and change the font size for the whole chart to size 12, and then click the plus sign next to the chart, and under Legend, move it to the top. And I will change the title. Now let's see what we can do about the gap between the two lines. So in the data that we used for the chart in the actual column, if we add another value for 2024, let's say 30,000, then we do get a line from 2023 to 2024. And since we want the line to go to this data point, which is our 53,950, I'm going to copy that value into 2024, but in the actual column. The two lines are now connected, but I want this connected line to have the same format as the forecasted line. To do this, we need to select only the actual revenue data point that we just added. This is difficult because that data point is hidden behind the forecast data point for the same year. And this is where we kind of have to do a workaround. Let's temporarily move this data point to the front by going to Chart Design, select Data, click on Actual, and click the down arrow. Now we can see the round marker for that actual data point that we added, and we can format the line that goes with it. I'll click somewhere on the actual line and then click again just on that one data point, right click, Format Data Point. Under Fill in Line, change the color of the line to that light green and the dash type to our square dot. And now I want to completely hide the marker. So I'll go to Marker, Marker Options, and click None. Because we changed the order of our series, the legend now says Forecast and then Actual, so I want to change that back. Select the entire chart, go back to Select Data, click on Actual, and move it up, and then click OK. So now our legend is in the right order. We now have a chart that shows the actual and forecast, and it looks like it's all on one line, but actually it's two different lines. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there are other methods that you could use to bring about the same result. Each method seems to involve some sort of workaround, and I found this one works best for me. You may find another method that works better for you. Either way, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions about it, please let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.